Welcome, comrades! We are doing more UFO parts. This time it's 11 through 20. And we're going to be concentrating on this central area of Los Santos. And as I promised last time, we're doing it as Trevor. Because he's the other guy, the other character that has an easy access to this helicopter. So we're continuing the helicopter way of getting pretty much all the UFO parts that we are able to get with a helicopter, and I'm hoping they're all reachable with a helicopter, because that just makes it so much easier to travel across the map. So this first one, or the 11th part total, is located on a golf course. And if you look on a golf course, pretty much pick out the largest pond, and there's a little island right in that pond. So that's, you can see that part right here, it's already shining through. So be careful, you have to go pretty fast here because you're not supposed to land helicopters on the golf course. So the cops are going to show up pretty soon here. So we are just going to get the hell away from here and move on to our next destination. It's pretty close, pretty much straight south from where we were. And it's located in a movie set on one of the roofs, so it's a lot easier to get to it with a helicopter. As always, you don't have to climb any stairs. So just be real careful navigating here, and you can land on this roof over here, and you can see on the left there, in the bottom left, the part is shining through. So just hop on down, and there's conveniently placed boxes there that you can hop back on up to your helicopter and be on your merry way to our next destination. So all these parts are concentrated pretty much here in a central part of Los Santos, and we're gonna move on up a little northeast. And this one is located on that big building with the looks like a pool, but that pool has no water in it. So there's plenty of space on either side to land a helicopter. I am not sure if it's even possible to get this one without a helicopter. I didn't see any ladders or anything leading to the roof, so this might be one of those that you need a helicopter for. So just be careful, land it on there, and this one's pretty straightforward. Just hop on down into the pool, pick it up. Alright, so that's 13 parts out of 50. Alright, so the next one is really close. It's pretty much right across the street there. And I'm not sure, but I think you need a helicopter for this one as well. There might be some kind of other way that I didn't see to get it with just a car. So it's in this Dieter's Sachs building, however you pronounce that. This semicircular roadway on the right there, and the little green patch in the middle of that, you can see that the part is shining through already. So land here, plenty of space here to land, and pretty straightforward. Alright, on to the next one. So the two are pretty close there on the map. We're gonna pick up one that's easily accessible. It's on the roof of a building. And we're approaching that building right now. It has a weird name right across there, the blue one, Penris. So just land on the roof of this building and pick up the parts. It's not a lot of space here to land, so do your best. Alright. Just being careful not to get chopped by my helicopter. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so the next one is a little tricky. It's on the map, it looks like it's right here somewhere. But in reality, it's an underground metro station or rail station, however you want to call it. And to get there, you need to go all the way to the east to find an entrance to the tunnel, which we're approaching now. Now, a good waypoint would be, there's another helicopter parked on the other side of the street. That's one of the parachuting missions that are available, so that makes it a lot easier to find. So just find a good place to park your helicopter. I'm just gonna park it on the lawn right here. I will need to grab a car because it's quite a ways in those tunnels back to where we came from. So I have to admit, when I did this first time and I did grab a wrong vehicle for the job. I grabbed this suburban looking vehicle.
This is just a robbery.
It's supposedly a four-wheel drive and everything else, but it's huge and it's hard to turn it inside the tunnels. So it worked, or semi-worked, but I wouldn't do that again. If you can get a smaller vehicle or a motorcycle, that would be ideal. I just had to do with what I had at the moment. And you basically drive and follow the little marker that you place on the map. Watch out, there are trains in these tunnels, so one of those things to watch out for. But basically we're moving towards the area that we drove through on bikes during one of the heists. So it's kind of like a construction looking open area right here. And you just go up the ramps, same as we did with the bikes. Just went looking for the part in the wrong space first. The part is a little and the part is actually up on top there, so we're gonna go there now. So just up the ramp and behind that red barricade thing. There it is. So that's that. After you collect this part, make your way back to your helicopter, and we're gonna pick up some more parts.
Excuse me.
So at this point, there's only a few of them left for this video. Let's get this stable and pick up the next one, which is back west from where we are. So that one's done. That was the metro station one. And we're gonna go pick up this, which is not very far. It's located in this outdoor marketplace, flea market, looking thing. So just land anywhere in the front or the other or the back entrance, and it pretty much goes straight through. You can also, I think, land on the roof of the building, and there is a ladder leading down to where the UFO part is located, but I wasn't sure which roof to land on, and this was kind of a sure way to get where I need it,
Would you open your fucking
and you
eyes?
don't have to run very far. This is pretty close. So there's gonna be an alley here on the right, and the part is right there. There's also a ladder leading up on top, so that's the one I was mentioning. If you want to land on the roof and then go down that ladder, you can. Meanwhile, there's a shootout here. It's good that they're not gunning for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave and move on to our next part. So there's only 3 of them left, and this first one out of 3 is in this water treatment outtake intake facility. There's a nice little parking lot right by it, so that's where we're gonna land. Okay, and then you just run down, climb some stairs, and part is pretty easy to reach otherwise. So there's one ladder over here, down the catwalk, and you can already see the part right there on that. I don't know what that part is. Alright, so back to our helicopter. And we have 2 more parts to collect. They're gonna be northeast from here, and around the lake. So let's go to this one first. So this is a dam and a reservoir of some kind. So the first out of the 2 last parts is over there in the right by the dam itself. There's like a little wooden pier. So that's where we headed. So just I'm gonna land there on the road, and then we're gonna do another dive for the part, and otherwise it's pretty easy and uneventful. Alright, so there are a bunch of telephone poles around this area, so be real careful. Those do mess you up. So all you do here is just run down to this little dock pier looking thing, and you can hear the part as you stand there, so it's right underneath that pier. Just get to it, maneuver yourself to the very bottom, and there it goes. So at this point, there is only one part till we reach 20, and it's just northeast again of here, in the same reservoir area. So this one's done. Moving on. And that is going to be... So this one is pretty easy to spot. It's those little those big pipes, I should say, going down into the bed of the river. And the part is in the first pipe on the left there. You can already see it right there. So just land right by it. Go through this mode and collect your part. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, please like if it was useful. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.